Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I considered myself an expert when it came to giving advice to people, listening to my radio show on Craze FM, which I called Wakas Live. I had thousands of listeners, and I used to tell them how to raise children. That was one of the topics, of course. We had different topics. We had different celebrities from all over the world, and I used to interview them live. Nothing was written down. It was okay time, but coming back to the topic, I considered myself an expert on when it comes to children and how to talk to them and how to have them behave and everything like that. I was an expert until I had my own. I have no idea. I cannot even recall one single tip that I gave to other people that I can apply on myself. When you say, don't do this, and they're like, why? And you say, do this, and they're like, why? And I'm like, yeah, okay. That's not the way we were built in the time when I was a child. So what's happening now? Well, what's happening now is they got exposure. They have exposure to different social media platforms. And not only that, I think some of us were like that as well. The only difference was that we were somewhat put in place, scared, pushed to the corner, to the wall, to not ask questions. That was a big no-no. And if you did, some were beaten up as well. Not the right thing to do at all, considering that I'm Muslim, and our Prophet, peace be upon him, never ever hit children. But when is it that we actually listen to anything that he had to say? Sadly. So, coming back to the topic, bringing up children at this time and age is the biggest challenge that I speak about with different individuals that I talk to on a daily basis. Everybody is worried, everybody is concerned, and they're like, we have no idea what to do. How should we respond? How should we react? How can we stop a child from doing this and doing that? And when I listen to other experts who have children, I make sure that I listen to people who have children now, not like me, who didn't have children at that time when I was an expert in everything. I was an expert in marriage as well, until I got married. So the thing is that reality is different, and when you're not, what you're talking about is totally different. I still see and listen to people who are not married, and they're like, well, the way to deal with your relationship is like this. And I'm like, get married, buddy, and then talk. And they're like, if your child does this, then you have to respond this way. And they don't have a child. So I don't take them seriously anymore. So my advice to you is just respect your children. I'm working on that. Respect your child. Respect his views. You don't have to be agreeing to every single thing, but respect them. As different child psychologists say, that when you're speaking to a child, especially your child, don't talk to them as if you own them, because things don't work like that. Talk to them in the same way you would talk to somebody else in your group of friends or your work colleagues. Talk to them in the same respectful manner, and then see how they flourish, and then see how they respond back. That time is long gone, when you could beat the crap out of a child and have them do anything you want, and then when they turn 16, 18, no matter which background they have, they will rebel and they will never want to meet you. So brothers and sisters, let's wake up. Let's wake up and smell the coffee. Or whatever you drink. Hopefully halal. So start watching your words. Start watching your words. Start watching each and everything that comes out of your lips. Because sometimes words can hurt a lot more than a slap on the face. And a slap on the face is definitely not recommended anyway. But marks on the body, when you use that kind of capital punishment, if you might call it, the marks go away. But the impact of the words that you say to your child, like degrading them, making them feel bad just because it makes your ego, you know, become a Hulk in some way, that mark is never going to go away. I can guarantee you that. I have some marks which have never gone away because of the words that sometimes I heard from somebody. And those words were just said when the other individual was angry. Could be a parent, could be an uncle, could be anybody in the family, could be somebody who was supposed to look after you. I still remember them. And when I remember them, it hurts. It doesn't feel good. Not at all. So, and I'm sure that you remember some things as well, which you want to forget, but you can't. Because that's the way we are built. We want respect. And when we want respect, how in the world do you think a child does not? Let's become better individuals. From today onwards, let me become a better parent. Let me become a better son, a better brother, a better husband.